Staying on top of breaking news for you, questions are swirling about the fate of Cincinnati Police Chief Teresa Thigi. Mayor Aftab Pureval spoke with us this afternoon and says the city is exploring all options. This comes as city leaders are looking to curb the violence after 2 people were shot at Fountain Square earlier this week.
Local business owners in the Fountain Square area, they're expressing some concerns after those shootings within a week. Britney Ruby-Miller, the CEO of Jeff Ruby Culinary Entertainment, sat down with me and some other local media today talking about the violence. She says she's been meeting with the mayor pretty much every week, and she's also met with Hamilton County Sheriff Charmaine McGuffey, who she says has given her some hope in the fight against crime in the city.
What is being drafted right now that is almost ready to go, and I would encourage you to talk to the sheriff about it, is her plan. And that, even as of October 6th, she met with CPD, they agreed to come on board, and the state has completely partnered. She went down and did a sweep on October 8th and 9th and asked her for her data, what they found. She cleaned up Court Street. And so now that plan is on steroids. And so that plan is what I'm encouraged about. And again, this isn't just about the sheriff. I think that it needs to be reported that there is unity and that they're aligned with CPD, that they are teaming up and that the state is involved and that there is something. And I mean, again, I'm not in crime. This is not, I run restaurants. I am optimistic, and business leaders need to hear that, and our community needs to hear that.
We did reach out to the sheriff's office about the sweep Ruby-Miller mentioned. A spokesperson told me that it was part of an enforcement initiative requested by the city, but did not share a lot of details about arrests or other outcomes in that initiative. However, we are told there will be another joint enforcement with CPD and Highway Patrol later on this month. Now, Ruby-Miller spoke highly about the sheriff several times during our sit down, but when asked about Police Chief Teresa Thigi's leadership during this time, she says this.
Well, first and foremost, I think there are different perspectives yesterday on how the press conference went. And for me personally, if I had a message to my team, I probably wouldn't do it to the media or through the media. I am very grateful for CPD doing what they do. And we need them, and we need more. Is there a culture issue? I believe so. That doesn't mean that I have the answer to that. There are nuances that I'm not aware of. And there are things happening, again, that I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But so what can I do? I don't know which way that's going. I have no idea. But I'm thankful for the officers for doing it. I'm grateful that there's going to be an initiative, finally, that's happening.
She says last night alone, her restaurant had 50 reservations canceled because of the violence in the area. But she says the restaurant still had 300 guests, and it was a Tuesday night. She says she is going to feel safe. She does feel safe while she's inside a restaurant. I felt safe as well when I was there all afternoon. But she did note they have a special detail officer outside. She also says she is committed to staying a part of these conversations with city leadership, police officers, and other business owners to work together to find a solution. They want to stay put in downtown Cincinnati, and she believes in the city. We're going to hear much more and new information coming up at 6 o'clock.